Hi YouTube, excuse the noise. I've got laundry and everything going. Thought I'd sit here and talk to you while I have some time. Uh, did anybody see that CPAC um, speech that Trump gave a day ago? Well, I looked it up. I mean, I kind of knew what it was, and then I'm thinking, well, whatever chance they get out there to speak about the political things. Oh, first, I'd like to say hi, Katria, I think is how you say your name. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. Um, okay, CPAC is hosted by the American Conservative Union that started in 2011. Um, they went on the road in Florida back then. Okay, or yesterday, or was it the day before? Well, anyway, Trump spoke at this, and it's annual, so they have it once a year, and it's attended by conservatives and activists and elected officials from across the United States. And Trump went off script. Those were his exact words. He was like, yeah, my wife told me not to go off script. And he said something, he was talking about something. I'm not sure what it was in particular. I heard it and it disgusted me. And he's like saying the word bullshit, you know. Well, everybody thinks that's funny. To me, I don't see it as funny. I see it as disgusting. To me, like say if little kids were in the room and stuff, to make light of cuss words from our public officials is disturbing to me. He is not one of us. He is working for us, and I don't want my public official out there cussing. So his wife was right. He should have stuck to the script. This may get him elected again, being crass and crude. And we all know when we do that, we don't feel so good about ourselves. But he evidently thought it was the thing to do. Um, I don't agree. Maybe some of you feel the same way, but it's just not what I would look up to as a man in leadership, leading the whole free world. And they didn't talk about important things like our power grid, they didn't talk about autism, pollution, um, let's see, what else? Vaccines, they didn't cover all the things like clean water and um, even recycling isn't really working, but they try and make you think that it is. Um, all the important things that we're talking about out here in YouTube, he didn't cover anything. It was also very political. When I tuned in just in time to hear him say that his wife told him not to go off script, but here he goes. And so he says bullshit, and everybody's like roaring like a bunch of little babies out there. And it's like, with laughter. And to me, it was disgusting. I thought, how demeaning to us. He's our public official. I expect more. I really do. Um, I'm not for one party or the other. I can't vote anymore. I lost my right, and I could probably go get that overturned. But even when I was an independent party because that freed me up to vote for who I wanted to, or even put somebody in office that wasn't affiliated with either party. And I still feel like that. I think both sides of that government are shady. And that's just one more shady thing on my list towards him that says, you know what, dude, that's low. In fact, I wouldn't even want him around my grandkid, kids, children. Um, Seriously, I mean, I tried to keep garbage away from my kids all their lives. Not successfully, but I tried, you know. So, yeah. So I don't expect to turn on the television and hear somebody that's supposed to be leading me using foul language in front of the whole world as a representation as us. It disgusted me, and he should have stayed on script, and that's what I feel about that. So I hope everybody's doing well, and that's probably about it for now. I've got a couple other things I'm going to look up. Concerning narcissists. So probably that'll be what I'm talking about this evening. If I do, if I get a chance, I thought I'd get on here in between getting some chores done, um, and let you know my feelings about that because I didn't think I didn't take kindly to it. I don't think highly of it, and that doesn't represent what I think Americans and people with God in their heart and with love in their voice, that takes away from his strength. As far as I'm concerned, you don't see other public officials from any other country using foul language. They're dignified, and that's what I would expect. That's what I expect out of a man 70 some years old pretending to lead me. That's just how I feel. So I thought I'd share my thoughts on Sucker Should Have Stayed to the Script. That's my opinion. Okay, everybody, peace and love from Pine City, Minnesota, USA. Have a wonderful day, night, wherever you're at.